I came to England in 1972 when Idi Amin actually announced that all the Asians should get out of Uganda within 90 days. So that was the start of this whole thing. A lot of killings were happening, and I think it was all excitement about, oh, what's going to happen. People didn't have any money. Some people were not the citizens of the country. So what would they do? Where would they go? My dad was saying we should go to India, and my grandmother was saying no, we should go to England. And all the stories used to come out. Oh, your hair will get frozen because you put hair oil in your hair, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what are we going to do? It was quite hard because we still had to go to school and things like that. And one day in Nakivubo Stadium there was a big event. I was in the Girl Guides, so from school we went to this big function. We were told to Idi Amin Dada is coming, so we got to be really good. And so we all stood in a line. He was walking past us, and then suddenly he looked at me and he nodded at one of the guards, and I was terrified. I don't know what was happening, and everybody around me was like started, and they were like, oh, what did he want, what does he want? And then suddenly he went further up, and then he saw another girl, and he nodded again, and that was it. So everybody who were around, they were saying, what's happening? But then because it was, everybody started talking and there was a lot of noise around, I think he just walked along and the whole function started. We were going to do a proper Goma dance that day, and we did do the dance that day, and it was really frightening thinking that he was going to pick us up and go. But that event went. But I have seen Idi Amin. He did look evil. At this stage, everybody was frightened. I was waiting, is mom coming, is dad coming? So it was quite a terrifying time. And I know that in the next few days we'll be going, and October the 8th coming to England, so everybody got dressed and said, right, okay, we are going. But the military presence was so much at the airport. Going from Kampala to Entebbe, I could just remember everybody just praying that let's get to the airport. And I can remember so many people were crying, and they had gold, and they were throwing gold because they know that the military guys who were at the airport, they were like taking jewelry off, snatching girls, and saying, right, we're going to take these girls, because Idi Amin, I think, wanted all the girls to get married to the African boys. So that was a lot of confusion, and all the mums and dads are trying to hold on to the daughters, and and as we were going, my mum has held my hand in one hand, and my little sister, I remember, and this military guy was holding my hand. He was pulling me one end, and my mum was saying, come on. But he got one of my bangles, and he just went. So we got on the plane. As the plane flew, everybody was like, phew, everybody were crying. I can still remember people crying on the plane that we are going. And I'm like, why are we crying? Although I was 13 years old, I didn't understand the whole concept of it. So anyway, we're all coming. So we landed at Stansted Airport one very, very cold 8th of October, 1972.